Why do women hate Sydney Sweeney? Oh, is this the war? Is this the jelly hater women video? All right, here we go.
So if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard that Sydney Sweeney was in an American Eagle commercial.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Get it? Genes? Because she's attractive. And
Yeah.
she is. I can see why men like her. She has a really cute face and a nice body. But personally, my favorite thing about Sydney Sweeney is that she's a Nazi. Did they mean to include a bunch of Nazi
shit.
dog whistles in this? How the f did she agree to this? Actual Nazi ad. The
Man. God, dude, I almost feel like these people like Nazis or something. They just can't stop talking about Nazis, dude. Like, I swear.
only way Sydney Sweeney would be okay with doing an ad
Mambo.
like this is if she was a Nazi.
This is Nazi shit.
About the ad that is being racist.
She should just fucking dab on them. That would be sick. Wouldn't that be sick? She just dabbed on them.
Some of you guys might be too young to remember, but back in the day when an ugly girl was jealous of a pretty girl, she would simply call her a whore. But that's a good thing now, so we have to call her racist.
True. Damn. I still say whore.
I am going to be completely honest, I have no idea what movies Sydney Sweeney is in. All I know, she is a very popular celebrity, and I always see discourse on Twitter about her being mid. What is wrong with you people? Who is not mid nowadays? I saw Anne Hathaway get called mid the other day. Anne Hathaway. If these—
To be fair, everyone's mid. That is an anime to me. If it's not like Fate Trigger levels of like anime waifu, it's just like if they don't have like horse ears and stuff, I just can't anymore. You know, like
women are mid. I'm like a sub-zero. I'm like a -2. I am like a horseshoe crab on the bottom of the ocean. Horseshoe crabs are pretty base though. 445 million years, no evolution. That's me. Millions of years on YouTube, no evolution. Sydney Sweeney has like a—
you gotta have like one actress leaflet, just one. I don't know any actresses. I'm gonna be real. I don't know any. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Fun, bubbly personality. She seems like she enjoys being feminine, and it seems like she doesn't hate men, which is a big plus. She really plays into the like, I'm a hot blonde bombshell, I have big titties thing, which, are we back to liking titties as a society? Did Kim Kardashian deflate her ass recently? That's how I knew the ass fad was over. The fall of Kim Kardashian's ass and the rise of Sydney Sweeney. Besides, ass, no, I don't objectify women. I respect women, okay? The only thing that matters to me is a woman's mind. And
I think that ass is fine because like if they have a big ass, they're better at keijo. And that's like what's hotter than being good at keijo?
thighs. What is like the male body equivalent to this debate? Abs or arms? Personally, I love a good forearm. I love a good, nice, thick, manly wrist. And you know what looks great on a wrist?
You guys don't know keijo?
Which brings us—
You guys don't know keijo? It's an anime. It's a sports anime about. It's a sports anime about a sport where girls battle each other, but they can only attack each other with their asses and tits. It's amazing.
To today's sponsor, personally, I love a good forearm. I love a good, nice, thick, manly wrist. And you know what looks great on a wrist?
You gotta watch it. It's actually impressive. Like the actual show is like it's actually good. That's the crazy thing is like it sounds so ridiculous because like okay, so I'll tell you how I watched it, right? So you guys know Remo today, my friend Remo. So me and my friends were hanging out and Remo was over, like Remo was visiting and like Remo's like, yo, we gotta watch Keijo. And we were like, what the fuck is Keijo? And he's like, guys, I'm putting in my Crunchyroll account right now. We're watching Keijo right now. And we were like, what the fuck is this? And my brother was like, what is this shit, Remo? And so like we put Keijo in on the TV and we sat down and he's like, yeah, it's a show where they beat each other up with their asses and tits. And I was like, this is stupid. And so like we were watching it and we were like, wait a minute. This is pretty fucking good. And we watched the entire thing. It was like, we watched the entire show because it was so good. Yeah, it was peak. It's actually peak. It goes so hard. Yeah.
A watch. Which brings us to today's sponsor, Holzkern. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into today's video, shall we? Holzkern is a young Austrian company that creates unique watches, jewelry, and accessories using all natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women, making them the perfect choice for any style or occasion. All of Holzkern's products are manufactured in small quantities to ensure responsible and ethical
That wood one looks kind of cool.
production, while making sure each item is built to last. I personally love the kaleidoscope watch with the little flower design on the pearl dial. I think it is so beautiful and so cute. I'm obsessed with it. The glass is made of sapphire crystal, making it scratch resistant, while the strap is crafted from koa wood, and it's water resistant as well. There's also the Moonrise watch, which is made from genuine white marble and stainless steel. It shows the weekday, date, and even the current moon phase, which is really cool. I think all their products make very beautiful gifts, and since they're all made from natural materials, they're all very unique. All their items come with a 2-year warranty, and ordering online is super easy with free worldwide shipping within 5 to 9 business days. And if you're in the US, don't worry, Holzkern handles the custom feeds for you, so no unexpected drama there. Just click my link in the description below and use my special discount code SHOE to get 15% off your order. Plus, if you additionally sign up for their free premium club membership, you'll get access to exclusive products, special discounts, and early pre-sales. But if you only want to check things out for now, no pressure, you can just sign up, come back later, and you'll still get a special discount on your first purchase. So if you're looking for a unique gift or just want to treat yourself to a nice watch, I highly suggest checking out Holzkern. Big thank you to Holzkern for sponsoring this video. And now, let's get back to it. My jeans are brown. Sounds like I shit my pants.
The woke outrage over
That's what I was
Sydney
about to say
Sweeney's
that.
ad has gone from, well, bad to worse.
Some people have taken issue with the phrase great genes being used over images of a blonde, blue-eyed woman.
If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay, thank you very
I haven't seen it, but I think it's fantastic.
much, everybody.
TikTok and Twitter absolutely blew up with thousands and thousands of people
my
calling this ad fascist propaganda. Yes, they literally took the jeans and jeans pun to be some kind of Nazi dog whistle because Sydney Sweeney is an attractive blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, which apparently has been an extinct species for so long in advertisement that when people saw this, they got scared and thought they saw the ghost of Hitler. Is Sydney Sweeney a Nazi? No. But do these people kind of have a point about this ad? Also no. They are unwell. But let's hear them out. Let's watch some of these TikToks. Let's listen to them. Listen to their points. We're not going to be mean. We're not going to own the libs, okay? We are going to hear them out.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda.
Holy 2014 Tumblr. What the f? Out here looking like she walked straight out of a Stone Toss comic. Looking like you're going on the thumbnail of this video.
Oh my god, I was stoned.
Listen, if your bangs end in the middle of your forehead, you don't have to tell me your political opinions. I know them. I can tell.
Dude, every time they say like that Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi, I hear the fucking song in my head like every time. Like it starts playing in my mind.
Okay, sorry.
You know the song.
I got it out of my system. Let's continue.
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
So this commercial was apparently a reference to an old Brooke Shields commercial from the 80s.
The secret of life lies hidden in the genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species. Which brings us to Calvin's and the survival of the fittest.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Oh my god, she turns into a swastika. She was like 14 in that.
What?
Klein jeans.
Oh my.
And the survival of the
True.
fittest.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Oh my god, she turns into a swastika. She was like 14 in that ad, by the way. Really creepy. So at least Sydney Sweeney is of legal age. 14 is actually pretty old for Brooke Shields if you know her history and her lore. If anything, that is the most f***ed up thing about this Sydney Sweeney ad, referencing an old ad of a child star who was abused by Hollywood. But yeah, it was a callback to an old commercial. And Sydney Sweeney is the current day hot celebrity, so they chose to do it with her. They unfortunately failed to consider the fact that in current year, white people are not allowed to say that they have good genes, because that is Nazi.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Propaganda.
You're not allowed to be proud of yourself if you're white and your heritage. That's illegal.
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster.
A white.
You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes.
I got this, chat. I got this. I'm gonna fix this picture right now.
Eyes and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster.
A white, blonde, blue-eyed, Hitler's wet dream talking about how much she loves her genetics.
It's not just giving eugenics, it's giving male fantasy.
I like how eugenics and being attractive.
You're true. It should have been wit. Yeah, true. True, so true. It should have been wit. What am I doing? There we go.
White woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster.
A white, blonde, blue-eyed, Hitler's wet dream talking about how much she loves her genetics.
It's not just giving eugenics, it's giving male fantasy.
I like how eugenics and being attractive to men are like equally terrible things to these people.
Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad is giving ethnic state propaganda. It is giving dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany.
Why do they all speak the same? Why do they all do the same shit? They all say the same shit.
It's like that kind of like non-screaming mad talk, right? It's like they're mad and they're bitching, but it's like not like yelling. It's like fierce talking, but it's annoying.
It's giving.
Put a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, fair-skinned woman in an ad and say she has good genes. I don't know if I can say this, but it's literally giving Nazi propaganda.
It's giving. Also, the flesh-colored microphone? Why? It's giving dick, okay? It's giving penis. It's giving cock.
I can't believe I actually have to explain this, but there is a reason that they picked a girl named Sydney Sweeney for this ad.
Wait,
and
why?
It's not just her blonde hair and her blue
what
eyes.
is it?
Sydney
What?
Sweeney is laying with her German Shepherd dog in this shoe.
Oh,
her name is Sydney Sweeney, so her initials are...
Bro, this is like some Alex Jones shit. Am I wrong, chat? Chat, this is some Alex Jones shit, dude. Holy shit. Dude, this is like Ancient Aliens, dude. Isn't it? This is Ancient Aliens, man.
Her SS. They intentionally included her German Shepherd dog in the photo shoot.
Oh my god. Take
Holy
your
crap.
meds. Her name is Sydney Sweeney. Her initials are SS, like the Nazis. The dog is a German Shepherd, German, like the Nazis.
Yep.
Are they putting crack in birth control nowadays? What is going on? She is a hot woman. She is a hot woman because of the way she looks. She looks the way she looks because of genetics. She has great genes. That is how a normal person sees it. She's blonde and has blue eyes and her initials are SS and she has a German Shepherd. Is how a schizophrenic, politically brain-rotted
literally Ancient Aliens, like levels of like schizo.
Person sees
Man.
it.
Thanks for calling American Intel. This is Jess. How can I help today?
Hi, I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign.
On a marketing campaign?
Harassing some poor worker. Doesn't even
dude,
speak
what the
English.
fuck,
Has
man?
all to do with the commercial. These people are sick.
Yes, I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her genes were.
Dude, do these people feel guilty for being white? Is that what's going on here? Like, they just don't want to be white, so just fucking... Like, dude, these people are hard simping, dude. Honestly, this is some hard simping shit. You know, like, this is weird. This is weird, chat.
Time where racism is rampant in the U.S.
I see. Thank you for taking time to share your feedback.
Why are you bothering this random ass Filipino woman with your West Wing ass TED talk? Nobody gives a f.
Okay, so there's no way to, as a student, I can't learn about when eugenics makes sense in marketing. No one on the marketing team can talk to me about that.
You know, like, it's okay to be whatever race you are. I know that's fucking crazy, but, like, it really... It doesn't matter. If you're white, it's okay. If you're German, it's okay. If you're black, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like, what race you are. Just it's fine. The fuck is this? Like, what is this shit? What? How did this happen? How did they get so racist? I don't understand. Like, they're so freaking racist, man. It's unreal.
I miss like 50 years ago when these people would just be serial killers instead of doing whatever the f this is. She's even got other celebrities seething.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
Bro, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I like the southern accent, like the Texas accent. What's wrong? Why you gotta make it like that?
My genes are blue.
Haha, she did a dumb redneck voice, get it? Because all white people are dumb inbred hicks? Good one, Doja. Hey, by the way,
That's
why
racist.
are you pandering to the same exact people who got your ass canceled for wearing a Sam Hyde shirt once? They all think you're racist too, girl, but nice try. Hope they see this.
Doja Cat is making fun of Sydney Sweeney's ad only because she realized after all those years of her kissing up to white supremacists, they're never going to accept her because she's a half.
Listen, man, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't. Can we like get over this fucking generational sin thing? Like this fucking, like, can we get over this like this entire thing of like, you're like German, so like what, you're responsible for Hitler? You know, you're black, you're responsible for enslaving your own people. You know, like can we just get over this? You know, like can we just stop this? I didn't do Pearl Harbor, man.
Black woman wearing the Sam
I'm American.
Hyde shirt, you dating all these white supremacists. So make fun of the ad all you want, but we'll never forget you rolling around in those chat rooms showing white supremacists your feet so they can make fun of your black ass.
Oh, they did see it, and they still hate you.
Weird adverts aside about how the best genes are characterized in a conventionally attractive white, blonde, blue-eyed woman. Not true. I mean, look at me. Within 5 years, or as soon as she shows any...
Yeah, she's white. She has blue eyes. She has blonde hair. And she's hot. Okay. What about it?
sign of aging, that's it. The moment she becomes...
Yeah, people that have blue eyes and blonde hair that are white can also be ugly or pretty. What?
Visibly over 25.
Enjoy the ride now, babe, before you get too old and ugly and hit the wall. But wokely. This is just something I've noticed in the decade of criticizing feminism on the internet. Male feminists are the most misogynistic, sexist
what the fuck
ever. When they
for real, actually true.
Finally have an acceptable, approved target to go after. God forbid you are a woman with the incorrect...
They're like the most racist, most sexist people. Actually true.
correct opinion, because hell hath no fury like a male feminist replying to you.
A strawberry blonde, blue-eyed woman marketing having great genes. This is just a whole fucking eugenics campaign, and I, for one, would like to throw myself off a balcony.
Do it.
Do they just fucking think about Hitler all the time? It's so weird. Like, it's just weird. You know, it's weird.
Do a backflip, live stream it. Also, these people just straight up don't know what the eugenics movement is. Talking about genetics is not eugenics. Sydney Sweeney did not say she had the best genes or superior genes or that other people had bad, inferior genes. Someone even made it like a fake ad, like, Beyonce has better genes, and it's like, why'd you pick the picture where she has like a blonde wig on?
This campaign is poking at women's greatest and most tender insecurity under the patriarchy, which is desirability and the beauty standard. It affects not only non-white women, even though this is clearly white supremacist, Aryan race propaganda, but it also adversely affects the majority of white women who do not naturally have blonde hair and blue eyes. Because yes, even the women who can achieve this look have to do it through artificial means in one way or another. The vast majority of white women are not naturally blonde. And of course, lots of white women are also insecure about having brown eyes.
I've seen a lot of blonde black people.
So that's a whole generation of young white women who are being further propagandized to purchase blonde hair dye and contacts for the rest of all time.
Okay, what? Are attractive women just not allowed to model anymore because, like, God forbid it makes some other women insecure? And as someone with brown eyes, I've never once
I saw
felt...
some today. I saw some today. I went to go eat out and I saw a blonde black woman. There's more to that story, but I don't know if I should say it.
Insecure about having brown eyes. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into Hyperborea, but
okay, I'll tell it. I'll tell the rest of the story. I'll tell the rest of the story. I might get in trouble though, but okay. I went to go eat out, right? I went to go eat out and like, you know, I was eating with my mom, and like the table next to me, it was like a it was one of those it was kind of like a buffet, kind of, right? And I'm eating there with my mom, and the table next to me was a black family, right? And I was kind of taking my time, just eating, like chilling. I was looking at I was reading the Moraine thing, like they were like fighting the boss, and I was like getting updates as they're fighting it, right? And the family gets back, right? And you have like the blonde black woman. They get back to the table, and I swear to God, dude, I am not making this up. She came back with an entire plate of fried chicken. And I was like, fair enough, the fried chicken's pretty good. Like, I got some, and I was like, yes, pretty good, right? But right next to it was a plate of watermelon. I shit you not. It was like a stack of fried chicken and then a stack of watermelon. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not. And I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, it's real. I was like, holy shit, it's real.
I've seen myself.
I messaged my friend, actually. I messaged my friend. I told him. I was like, bro. I messaged my black friend. I was like, bro, I swear to God, I swear to you right now, I'm eating at this place, and I swear to you this happened. And I told him, like, what happened. And he literally just responded, cannot lie, it's delicious. And I was like, you know what? The chicken was really good. Good point. I don't like watermelon though, but the chicken was very good.
Photoshopped with blue eyes. Horrifying. So we've gone from Nazi propaganda to genocide to racism to now...
No, they didn't have any of that. They didn't have any of that, man.
Poor little girls are gonna feel insecure because they don't have blue eyes like Sydney Sweeney.
Another thing about the Sydney Sweeney beauty standard that is very important to note is that big boobs...
Have you tried watermelon with salt? I haven't. That does sound good, though. I don't know why. I just don't like watermelon. There's like something about it that I just don't like. I like watermelon juice. Like, watermelon juice is good. like melon juice is good in general, but I don't like eating the actual melon. Like I don't like eating like honeydew, cantaloupes, watermelons, like any of those kind of melons. I just don't like eating them. But I'll drink juice. I'll drink like watermelon juice.
Are a hallmark of what conservative men are attracted to. At the end of the early 2000s and through the 2010s, we were becoming a more progressive society, and so we also naturally progressed to be a more ass-centric society.
In the 2000s, we were becoming more progressive, so we started objectifying women's butts. What? The communist utopia will be ass-centric, apparently. I didn't know the ass first thing was political. How does she know conservatives are all boob men? Conservatives in the audience, are you a boobs or butt guy? What political affiliation are the feet?
Yeah, what is it, chat? One for boobs, 2 for butt. Let's see it. Let's see it, chat. Let's see it. What is it? 1. Oh, holy shit. Okay, that's going really fast. I can't tell. There's a couple 3s in there. I guess 3 is like dick. Okay. Got it. Got it.
Men. Libertarians. Listen, they can try to disguise it with their little intersectionality buzzwords all they want, but at the end of the day, women just want a socially acceptable reason to hate other women. That's it.
It's true.
Good genes passed on to offspring? That American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is literally overt eugenics. I know you don't want to hear this, but if you want to talk about how that ad is promoting eugenics, which it absolutely is, we also have to talk about how choosing not to wear a mask when you can during an ongoing pandemic because you're okay with a certain subset of people, primarily disabled people of color, dying for your own comfort is also
Wait, what the fuck? What? Wait, hold up. Hold up.
Reason to hate other women. That's it.
Good genes passed on to offspring? That American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is
What the hell is it? This went like right off a cliff.
literally overt eugenics. I know you don't want to hear this, but if you want to talk about how that ad is promoting eugenics, which it absolutely is, we also have to talk about how choosing not to wear a mask when you can during an ongoing pandemic because you're okay with a certain subset of people, primarily disabled people of color, dying for your own comfort.
Wait, but why is it people of color? Why was it people of color? Wait, did COVID kill people of color more? What the fuck? What is going on?
Is also eugenics.
1 second.
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We are talking about wearing masks for COVID in 2025. I like how she's woke scolding the other woke scolds for not woke scolding about her particular
not
pet
being woke
issue.
enough,
COVID broke the brains of so many of these people, man. It's because it's when the world was just a giant, safe HR longhouse.
Man, I was vibing during COVID, dude. Honestly, it was great. Dantra, thank you for the bits. After careful consideration, I decided to become worse. I mean, it's like I was vibing during COVID. Honestly, it was great.
Where it was socially acceptable for them to be moral busybodies and never leave their home. It was like the closest to their lib shit utopia that we have ever gotten, and they miss it.
I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture, take my name, if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain who I am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad would say,
what the fuck? Wait, what?
Predominantly white
utopia that we have ever gotten, and they miss it.
I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture, take my name, if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to...
What? Damn, Uncle Ruckus over here. I know. True, real Gerald, real Uncle Ruckus for sure.
Explain who I am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is especially off-putting.
Listen, I'm sorry that happened to you, but we live in a predominantly white country. If you go to another country, there will be a different beauty standard. If you go to the country of your ancestors, there will be a different beauty standard, and maybe it will look more like you. But again, she didn't say her genes were better or the best, and it's not like all the hot popular celebrities look like Sydney Sweeney. Look at...
Yeah, it's not like we're making ads where, like, you take black people and you put them into a washing machine and they come out Asian.
Ana de Armas, look at Zendaya. They don't look anything like Sydney Sweeney, and they are known as very beautiful around Hollywood. This is why corporations in the media think in order to pander to the female gaze, everything has to be like average and frumpy and ugly. Because
No, that's an actual ad in China. I think it was China. Was it China? I don't remember. I think it was China. Somewhere in Asia.
Women can't stop fucking projecting their insecurities. Not every character in a movie or a video game has to look like you. Not everyone in an ad has to look like you. Hell, the only time I see people who look like me is when I turn on the live-action Grinch movie. You notice men never say this shit, by the way? They usually go like, wow, that man is strong. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go to the gym. And women are like, wow, that...
Bro, all of the dudes, they saw Goku, they didn't give a fuck what his skin color was, or the fact that he had a goddamn monkey tail, or any of them had a monkey tail. They were like, I want to be like Goku. I want to be a Super Saiyan when I grow up. Literally everybody, white kids, Asian kids, black kids, Mexican kids, everybody. All of the dudes wanted to be Goku. Yeah, it didn't matter.
Woman is thin. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go complain.
What makes Sydney Sweeney's jeans better? Like, why did you get that joke? All us woke people are saying is that it's just a little bit weird to directly reference European jeans as better.
Again, she never said that her jeans were better. You are making shit up.
Now, when you think of the all-American girl, like the standard of like American beauty, you probably think blonde hair, blue eyes, white girl, right? You're not supposed to think that way.
You're not supposed to think that way, guys. That's double plus ungood.
That's ingrained in you because of negative things that have been pushed on you by society.
When you think about the
it depends though, right? It depends on what people like. The fuck is wrong with you?
American woman, you should be thinking about an obese, transgender, disabled woman or something. What would be an acceptable vision of the American woman for this person? It's insane she's saying that we think Sydney Sweeney is hot because of negative things that have been pushed on
Majin Buu
us by society. No, bitch, we have eyes. And just because she is attractive does not mean you are also not attractive. Look at your full lips. That is a standard of beauty I'll never live up to, but that's okay.
True.
Because I have other things that are beautiful and unique about me, just like you have other things that are beautiful and unique about you, regardless if Sydney Sweeney is held up as the American beauty standard. These are lessons your mother should have taught you, not a YouTuber. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows a cultural shift towards whiteness. Advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Boo! A white woman. Oh, the fucking author is white. I hate these people, man. Shut up. Shut up. It's one thing when it's like a non-white person talking about how white people suck. It's like, okay, you're just racist. But when it's a white person talking about white people suck, you need to be ground up into a pulp and fed to livestock. You would honestly be more useful that way. Ads are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Popular American culture is, indisputably, becoming more puritanical and more conservative. Puritanical? The focus of the ad was her tits and ass.
Yeah. What? Honestly, the most puritanical thing, honestly, is the left nowadays. Not in like the traditional sense, but like in the sense that like everyone thinks same, all think straight, all think same. You know, all think same, strong together. That's like them, basically.
This is not at all a conservative, puritanical ad. Have you seen what the puritanical right thinks of Sydney Sweeney? They think she's a whore, okay? They think she's a whore. The backlash has been swift and fierce, and some of it, at least if you ask me, is fair. The internet has been quick to condemn the advertisement as non-inclusive at best. Non-inclusive? Why the f does everything have to be inclusive? It's a commercial with one fucking person in it. Sweeney.
Yeah, it needs to have like it needs to be like the Burger King Kids Club.
Exudes a
oh fuck, that was a boomer reference, wasn't it?
Source of vintage sexiness that caters to the
the
male gaze. She embodies the near mythological girl next door beautiful but low maintenance sexy femininity that dominated the media in the 1990s and early 2000s. Oh wow, that sounds great. You're telling me that's fascism? Waiter, more fascism please. What the f? It's just so funny, like, the left is currently losing their mind about how, like, they need to get young men to vote for Democrats again, and here they are, like, blondes with big These are fascism. Listen, the alt-right pipeline does not start with the American Eagle ad. It starts with you. What are you doing? This is not at all a conservative far-right ad. It's just a...
That's actually true, that like these psycho people are actually the funny thing is these psycho people are they're the actual alt-right pipeline. They're the starting point. Is you watch them and you're like, man, these people are fucking crazy. And then they call you a Nazi, and then you just slowly start to think, you know what? Maybe I am. Because if that means I'm against you, then maybe I am. That's kind of it's kind of true, actually.
Normal ad that would have ran like 15 years ago. But I guess that's what being far right is nowadays. Being normal from 15 years ago. I love this random part of the article though. Young women are being radicalized through so-called clean skincare and healthy eating.
Bro. Man.
So fascism is hot people eating healthy and having clean skin. Goebbels himself could not make better propaganda. Literally, as I am editing this video, the New York Times comes out with his opinion piece, Why the Right is Obsessed with Thinness. I would really, really appreciate if people stopped equating health and beauty to fascism, because if health and beauty are fascism, what is unhealthiness and ugliness?
Hot. Are you really hot if you don't look like fucking Majin Buu? Slay Queen.
Unfortunately, a big part of socially progressive ideology is dismantling hierarchies and norms and challenging what society sees as conventional, traditional, and beautiful.
Are you really hot if you don't look like Luffy after he just ate everything on Egghead? Yeah.
A really good example of this was those statues that were put up like all over different cities of like a frumpy woman in leggings. And the artist says like the purpose of these was to like challenge conventional beauty standards. And it's like,
I'm not convinced. Anyone convinced? I'm not convinced.
Imagine looking like one of these women and then hearing like, oh yeah, this was put up to challenge beauty. Like,
oh, dude. That's true. Imagine if you look like that.
What do you mean by that? Remember the whole body positivity movement like 10 years ago? Remember like all the fat influencers? Remember when every single ad was like this ad, for example? Calvin Klein's latest underwear campaign is...
I got a hot take, guys. I got a hot take. Healthy should be the beauty standard. It should be 100%. It should be, because it's good for society. Because then people are incentivized to like be healthier. What's wrong with that? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah. Here we go, Twitter. Yeah, come at me. Wow, that's a hot take. I know. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like having clean skin, you know, taking care of yourself, it's fine for that to be hot. I think it's a good thing for society. To be honest, I do. I really do. And guys, I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a fucking shut-in nerd. I do not fit that bill at all. But I think that it should be a good thing for that to be what society strives towards, obviously, right? Like if you make like the beautiful thing like a state in which it is to be aspired towards, then that's good for everybody, in my opinion.
Breaking big boundaries. Big boundaries? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that? While fashion is starting to seriously consider creating more inclusive environment for consumers.
Bro, is that gonna be the new thumbnail? Dude, Julio. Bro. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Consumers, there is still a huge mountain to climb before it is truly considered diverse. Huge mountain? No, that's just mean. And that's why Calvin Klein, probably the most famous name associated with underwear, just launched a groundbreaking campaign.
You wrote nothing for the bits, man. Beautiful is required to keep in touch with the spiritual it's no wonder that deep materialists like the usual suspects hate beauty so much. Dude, I know. They make everything fucking ugly, dude. Like, even like buildings and like art, they just make it ugly. It's like, it's so sad, man.
Breaking up. Come on now. The campaign is all about feeling free to express yourself, being uninhibited, and being provocative.
Have you ever seen like fucking government buildings? They're so ugly, dude. Like, it makes you hate being there, you know? It's just so bad.
By challenging the norms we see on a regular basis. See? Challenging norms. It's all about challenging norms. This
You got another one, like a new thumbnail? We should get rid of fat, bro. I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that. I just said that, like, I just said that it's ideal. God damn it, Julio.
Reminds me of that protein world controversy from 2015. Old heads will remember. I wrote an article about it for the Libertarian Republic. Wow, that was a long time ago. But anyway, a billboard with this ad for a protein powder supplement was put up and people lost their fucking minds. They vandalized it, they threatened to get a bunch of the employees fired, they threatened to go where the company was located with hammers, all because they committed the great crime of body shaming by daring to have—
Bro, listen. If you actually are body positive, like for real, then you would just not give a fuck. Because why does it matter? If your standard of beauty is not the same, like if you don't see it that way, then just don't see it that way. Like, what the, like, who cares? Like, just ignore it. Just be like, yeah, I don't care about that shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, like, who cares?
Thin, attractive woman on their ad. This ad made other companies come out with their own like little virtue signaling things, like passive aggressive, like everybody is ready. Like every fashion magazine, every beauty magazine was pumping this shit out at the time. Just fat, 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 fat. The rise of like Tess Holiday and the hashtag F your beauty standards. Oh my god. You could not escape this. Also suspiciously, body positivity only seemed to mean obese women.
Yup, true. True. Yeah, but you know what, men? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. You know, it's okay for women. You know, doesn't matter like what your body looks like. But men, you better not be fucking shorter than 6 feet tall. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You like anime? Get the fuck out, right? Like, these guys.
But yes, everywhere you looked, it was like fat, 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 and everyone was like, yes, queen. Well, now we live in Ozempic world, and the fat acceptance movement seems to have died. Like many of the fat influencers, unfortunately. And these same types of people are like crashing out about the Sydney Sweeney ad.
Let's be real, women on the internet ruin society. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because it was mostly women on Tumblr. You know what? True. I think you're cooking, brother.
Because they really do feel like all the work they have done to like socially engineer people's behavior and preferences has been just like destroyed overnight. Who would win? Decades of propaganda? One big booby girl. I wrote in the old article, I can't say I'm too surprised at the backlash towards this model's body. We are living in a world where instead of striving to better ourselves and live a healthy lifestyle, praising obesity and unattractiveness is becoming the norm. Yep. Well, she went ahead from 10 years ago. You will be happy to hear that it seems like it's no longer the norm. Because apparently not just American Eagle, but like Dunkin' Donuts and Arby's are using hot people in their ads again. Is the culture truly healing, or are we about to go into
it was all about the Carl's Jr. ads. They had the ones with the hot girls eating burgers on the car. That was Carl's Jr.
Financial recession. Questions we should be asking. Angry Reddit freaks also doxed Sydney looking—
Do you remember when they had girls jumping on trampolines? Like late night Comedy Central?
through her voting records and found out she's a registered Republican. One of the most common things I saw about this were how, like, all the women getting mad about Sydney Sweeney were ugly, and I don't think that's true. There were some, like, pretty people in there. But it got onto this topic that I see all the time, and that is, why are liberal women so ugly?
Back when Jimmy Kimmel was black.
Leftists are ugly, conservatives are hot, which is not true, by the way. I was at January 6th, okay? But for the most part, stereotypes exist for a reason, right? Conservatives are, well, conservative with the way that they present themselves. They tend to follow norms and beauty standards.
Source? I got you, fam. I got you.
Which is why, for example, the media called Hassan a, quote, progressive in a MAGA body. And how so many women on dating apps nowadays are looking for a man who votes Democrat but looks like a Republican. Everyone is aware of the stereotypes. And with leftists, you know the stereotype, like the overweight, blue hair, nose ring. They're not all ugly, of course, but many purposely make themselves look ugly. Because being ugly is saying f you to the man. Marcel Duchamp's art piece, Fountain, which was literally just a urinal, was a f you to art institutions and classical ideas of beauty. Those f-ass ugly concrete block brutalist buildings.
That's what I was talking about. They're freaking ugly as hell.
Are another example. Brutalism emerged after World War II as a post-war modernist style, in part created as a f you to the classical architecture celebrated by, drumroll, the Nazis. Now think of those concrete buildings and the urinal and apply it to broader society. Basically, the blue hair and nose ring.
I don't understand that. So like, what was the idea? They were like, the Nazi buildings look good, the Nazi clothes look good, so like, let's just make it ugly then. Let's make everything ugly because we're so anti-Nazi. Like, that's fucking so retarded.
Is a f you to, well, Sydney Sweeney. Hitler existed, so now everything has to be fat and ugly. Sorry. I don't know why so many on the left want to give the concept of beauty and health to the right, but it is not a winning strategy. Listen, I just want everyone's basic needs met, alright? I don't want people going in debt if they get into a car accident.
Nazis breathe, let's stop.
Or be homeless, or get sent to foreign wars. I didn't sign up for this stupid shit. It is funny though how like every time Sydney Sweeney is on camera, there's like a right-wing article like, woke is dead. Wokeness is no match for Sydney Sweeney's undeniable beauty. Are Sydney Sweeney's breasts double D harbingers of the death of woke? Was that girl right about conservatives being boob guys? She might have been right after all. Honestly, this doesn't really make sense because like the left are the ones trying to normalize porn and like OnlyFans culture and stuff like that. If anything, there is too much boobs everywhere.
Horse,
we need to calm down a bit. But when it comes to Sydney's like classical bombshell beauty, like I kind of get where they're coming from. Sydney Sweeney is a hot white woman who does not mind catering to the male gaze after we had a decade of hearing about how the male gaze is bad and toxic. A decade of hearing about how
she like sliding on ice, bro.
Decade of hearing about how the male gaze is bad and toxic.
She's sliding on ice.
Toxic. A decade of hearing about how white people are bad and toxic. A decade of ugly, angry, fat androgyny seeping its way in.
Dude, this was that, wasn't this, that car commercial? Like Jaguar or something? Was it Jaguar?
Into everything and anything. When people say Sydney Sweeney is anti-woke, I don't even think they mean politically. I think they just mean like...
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you guys. That's the aesthetic I hate the most. Like that kind of like future weird, like, what was that game that was coming out? There was like that game coming out that was like all future weird. I thought it was really ugly. Marathon. Yeah. That kind of plastic, like future weird. Yeah, it's so ugly. I hate it.
Sydney Sweeney is like looking in.
Yeah, like Hunger Games. Like Hunger Games-esque, but like only the freak capital people. Yeah, like Concord. Yeah, I hate that aesthetic. It's so ugly.
Into a time
it's the
portal.
Worst. No, it's not even Hunger Games aesthetic because I thought like the other stuff in Hunger Games looked kind of cool. Like the uniforms and stuff were kind of cool. Like the actual like battle outfits were cool. But like the like the capital stuff was like kind of it's super ugly.
Back to 1992, a time when porn addiction wasn't such a big issue. Every woman didn't show her hole online for $5. Hookup apps didn't exist. It's like a bunch of millennials and Zoomers are longing for a time they never experienced.
And even then, like the Hunger Games one still looks better than like the kind of like the Jaguar commercial and like Marathon. Like yeah.
But yes, this is a cultural shift, but not necessarily a conservative one. Just a return to like normalcy, a return to normal Americana consumerism. In 2065, conservatives are going to be like posting people twerking like, return! These same TikTok freaks who are attacking Sydney Sweeney have been sounding the alarm about this cultural shift for some time now. And we see a bunch of celebrities embracing like looking normal and healthy again. Like Demi Lovato is like,
awful. Oh god. Looking normal and healthy? Oh no. It's over, man. It's over.
A perfect example of this. She was an obese, short hair, walking stereotype, crying about a frozen yogurt place, daring to sell sugar-free frozen yogurt.
I walked in, was so triggered that I left without froyo.
To now being skinny and healthy and married, and even making a TikTok dancing happily in that same frozen yogurt place.
The singer returning to the scene of the crime Wednesday, poking fun at herself on her
damn.
social.
That's part of the reason these people are freaking out and saying like fascist.
Yeah, look what Trump did. Holy shit.
Aesthetics, because they know the chokehold they have had on culture is losing its grip. Inshallah. Once Sam Smith goes back to being normal, culture is losing its grip. Inshallah. Once Sam
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Smith goes back to being normal, that's when I know the culture is healing. Thankfully, American Eagle did not bend the knee and did not apologize to the horde. In fact, they doubled down. Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes. Her genes, her story. Wait a minute. Her genes, her story. HH. Uh-oh. Now, I can sit here and say the obvious, like, these corporations just want to pander to you, they just want to sell you like, yeah, obviously. But have you considered, it's good when corporation pander to me, personally? I just realized so much of American political discourse is, like, around f***ing corporations and ads. The Gillette commercial, Bud Light, Protein World. There are so many examples, like, it's just crazy how so much of our politics revolves around consuming things. I will buy blue team products. I will buy red team product. Bleak. In conclusion, we are tired of ugly. There's hot people in ads again. The white woman is back, baby. Let's go. 500 trillion more to Israel. Nobody can afford a fucking house. World is run by pedophiles, but woke is dead, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So if you like this video, please subscribe and maybe donate to me on Patreon. Link down below. All Patreon members get the uncensored version of every single video a day.
Wait, what? You can uncensored shoe on head video?
Day early. So you get to hear all the fucks and shits uncensored. If you can't or don't want to do that, there's also a little tip jar down below. You can leave a little tip and I will give it
The
a
first thing that came in my mind was like that old video that's like God, what was it called? Let me see if I can find it. You guys remember this video? Oh, I don't know if I could find it anymore, dude. Right here.
Sign me the fuck up! Good shit! Good shit! That's some good shit right there! Right there! If I do say so myself, I say so! That's what I'm talking about right there! Right there! Right there! That's a good shit!
a little heart. It helps the channel out, and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for.
You guys ever seen that? You ever seen that? It's like this old video. Like this thing's like super old. It's like old, like OG meme material. Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up! Good shit! Good shit! That's some good shit right there! Right there! If I do say so myself, I say so! That's what I'm talking about right there! Right there! Right there! That's a good shit!
This is a fucking classic, dude.
sponsoring this video. Check them out, link down below. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!
I love Sean Head videos. They're great. Great videos all the time. I love every single time. It's always such a joy to watch them. I'm gonna send you guys a link to it. Like, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, so that she could get more from YouTube, because they fucking hate everybody.